Today's lesson is going to show you how to make a roof plan proper for your pool house project. This is a previous lesson that I used for a floor plan layout, which is completed, and I'm going to use it as an example to create your roof plan. I'm going to be using a hip and valley roof style. We click over to the hub and we go down to roof plans, roof types. Just to recap, a hip and valley roof looks like this, the one on the very left, second row. A more contemporary style of roof that you see most of the time these days on new homes. So we're going to click into our drawing. Now I don't want to disturb this floor plan, and I also don't want to delete anything off of it or create the roof plan from scratch again. So what I'm going to do is just simply copy this. So draw a box around it, use my copy command on modify, and then create a copy of it and place it somewhere else in model space close by. So what we're going to do is remove everything inside of this because we don't need it. All we're doing is keeping the most exterior wall on the outside, which is going to act as a footprint for our floor plan. So I'm just going around. There's a little bit of labor involved in this, but it doesn't take long to do. Just about have it all. Okay, got it. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a gap here from a door. So what I'm going to do is erase this line, and I'm going to drag this one to this endpoint. Remember, I can't hit my escape key. Okay. The joys of recording. All right. So what we're going to do is now create an offset that's going to represent the overhang of the roof, because your roof always overhangs over the home. You can pick 1 foot, 1.5 feet, or 2 feet. It's up to you. You're generally probably going to use 1.5 feet. That's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to use my offset tool, and I'm going to type 1 foot -6. And I'm going to go around and offset the perimeter, much like you see me do before. Okay, so we're going to trim this. We are going to use a fillet radius 0 value. I'm doing this kind of fast, but I think I can get away with it because this is almost like a review of something you've already done before, mostly. Okay, so this line has got to be brought to here. This one has to be ripped back to here. We're going to use a fillet. Oops, okay, got to get rid of this. And then we'll try that again. Radius, 0. Okay. There. Okay. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay, so now that looks proper. So what we're going to do next is create a new layer here under layer properties. This is going to be called roof detail. I'm going to change the color to something that will show up nicely. We'll use a yellow. Close this out. So then we're going to select what was the edge of the floor plan. Go up to my layer, use roof detail. Okay, now the hidden line doesn't quite show up, but we won't worry about that right now. So just that it's on a different layer, I'm happy with that. So we'll just move on. So we'll start to draw the roof. So we want to make sure polar is on and we have it set to 45 degrees because that's the angle that we're primarily using. So I'm going to start here, come down on 135 degrees. Do the same on the other side and grip that back. Okay, we're going to use a endpoint. We're going to draw a ridge. Don't know where to stop. I'll just stop somewhere around here. And I'm also going to draw a hip from here. Every corner I have to draw one. I'm going right back from the roof overhang. Also note that. So we're going to draw a line from here, come down on 45 degrees. So this is going to have to be brought back to here. And I'm going to have to draw a line from this endpoint, and I have to come down on 135 degrees here. Don't know how long to make it, but I am going to just extend this with a grip to here. And then trim. Okay, so that's looking good so far. Now we're going to, that's all we can do up here for now. So we're going to go down to the bottom, 45 degrees. Right click, repeat line. So I'm making a valley here. So we have to continue with a ridge to meet the valley. Then we're going to have to snap that to the ridge where it ends. And also draw a line back from this corner, because every corner we have to draw a hip line. Not sure how long to make it. That's okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is draw a line from here, and we have to go and continue on 45 degrees up to meet that hip line. We're going to grip or trim this away, and then use a line, go from this endpoint, create a ridge, and look at that. It's going to meet up perfectly with the hip on the opposite side. And there I have it. So I have my floor plan completed, and I have my roof plan completed right next to it. It's a full hip and valley roof, and it looks wonderful. The next time we talk, we may do another roof example, or we may look at how to start organizing this into a paper space layout. So watch for those videos, and take care for now.